future, talk radio will actually educate, inspire, and make you think. The future is now. Topics and music that affect your life from Universal Broadcasting Network. Tune in at ubnradio.com.
Oh my god, I can actually see my...
Oh, they're
Welcome to the Pandora Boxx Show! Hurrah!
Hurrah.
I could actually see my dorky dancing.
Yeah, I know. I
was like,
saw you see yourself in the camera. You like had a moment.
Fuck
That is
buckets.
what you look like.
I didn't doubt it, but...
But you did dress up today.
I did. Well, and I'm not in a sequin gown.
Yeah, well, you know.
For crying out loud, because I'm not getting in drag to sit here and talk
But
to
I know. I
people.
basically am in drag, except for the fact that I was born with these things.
And you're not sitting on your balls.
And I'm not. How do you know? You don't know me. You don't know me like that. Okay. Oh, it's just the left one. That left one's a bitch. She just pops out when she wants to.
Oh, so we're on UBN Radio
Yay.
live here. Me, I'm Pandora Boxx, out of drag, and in drag, Samantha Hale.
Notice how they clap for me. They only clap for me.
I'm gonna bring that to your stand-up gig tonight.
Oh my god! Please. Well, I'm hosting a show at the Comedy Store tonight called Bitch. And I'm like, I gotta look bitchy if I'm gonna
Appropriate.
host a show called. Yes, it is. There is a requirement. You have to be kind of a bitch.
I did go to you were fabulous hosting the Comedy Store on Sunday night.
You sure did.
I
Wasted.
might have been a little tipsy because I was hanging out with Mikey and Teddy from
They have that
that were on the
effect.
show, Mikey and Teddy Comedy Hour.
They pre-gamed
I'm
it
just gonna
since
say
noon.
somebody was wasted, and I was like, I
Somebody.
felt like they needed to catch up, and then
Well, I think you did successfully.
oh no, I did, and then I got to that point where I was a little drunk, and I wanted to keep saying things to the comic, like I felt like we were having a conversation,
Well,
and I was like,
and by
it's
comic,
time to go. It's time
and-
to go.
And by comic, you mean me, because you
Well,
were
you, I-
heckling the shit out of me, you asshole.
Oh no!
I know. Even like my friend that was working that works at the store came up to me. He was like, "Do those people need to be removed?" I'm like, no. They'll only harass me. I promise.
No, I did bite my because I'm like, no, they don't know me, and they don't know me. I think of that Showgirls meme, but
Oh.
no, that's when I decided I should leave. 'Cause
No,
I'm
you
like,
really only picked on me. It was fine,
I
and I
know,
handled
but
you. I handled you.
But that's not my game. I'm not.
No, but you're like
harass any
you were like
friend.
like a supportive heckler. You were like,
That's what I-
that's funny.
That's what I thought it was me. But then I'm like,
totally.
girl, you were drunk. You were gonna say it to a straight man, and he's gonna make fun of you, and that's the last thing you want at a comedy
Well,
show because I can dish it out, but I can't take it.
I may have continued to make fun of you throughout the show after you're leaving. So thank you for the gift. Thank you for
You're
that.
welcome.
You're always
I don't
giving.
even want to know what you said. Probably about the two drunk homos in the front.
Yeah, well, you know, a little bit,
That's what it was.
a little bit.
Did you call us fagots?
Oh no, I would never. I just
But fagot is funny.
fagot.
Yeah, but it's only funny to no one.
You know when sometimes you don't laugh at my jokes and then I just stare at you like, "Aw," that's what just happened.
Yeah, I know.
Touche! Finally, we're fair. We're even.
It's our
now.
last show of the year, and
I know.
I
Can you believe
nothing
that?
planned to talk about. Yeah,
That's crazy.
this is our 22nd show.
That's wild.
Yeah.
I remember when we first started, it was Pandora. You love to tell me the story about and you were telling this on Friday. Like,
Oh,
well, when
God.
I first asked her to host, I kind of asked Teddy too because I didn't really know if she'd be any good.
Wait, I didn't ask
No,
anybody
no.
else. Oh,
Did you? Yes, you were like, I kind of was like, just in case, because we didn't know if we'd never worked together before on a radio show. And so, but I passed my test. 'cause
yeah,
I'm
but I
still
don't know. I
here.
don't think I asked anybody else though. I think I was thinking of other people, but I really wanted you, and I kind of was like,
So you were with me and thinking of someone else. Oh, that makes a woman feel good. Typical man.
I'm thinking of someone else right now. I'm thinking of who I can. I think I'm calling like Jay Rodriguez and asking him to take your place.
I love Jay.
No,
I saw him last night. He wants to come back on the show.
Yeah, I love Jay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anybody listening, you can tweet us and tell us who you want to see come back on the
Yes.
show. We want to bring people back that were funny and
We had a lot of really cool people on.
Yeah, we've had some
Yeah.
great people on.
Some great comics, some great queens, just really cool people.
I've laughed my tits off. Oh, look.
My modest bees are still here.
Oh.
I guess I didn't laugh that hard.
Well, what I was going to say to finish the story is that I really thought that we would work well together, and that you were really funny. But I kind of was like, what if we get on the show together and it just doesn't?
Yeah,
there has to
totally.
be that.
That kind of like, are we gonna, riff off each other?
Like we're
well?
scissoring like lesbians, but we're not scissoring. It needs to be that much.
I feel like I mean, my legs are wide open. I feel like we really nailed it.
I made a puddle. I'm going.
Oh my god. Oh Mo, we need a puddle sound effect, Chris.
God. Sometimes I think my mom listens to the show, and I'm like, oh well.
Oh, mine
She's the
definitely
worst.
doesn't. She still has a flip phone. Doesn't know how to work the internet. No, she's good.
Oh. You know what?
I just saw her a couple weeks ago, and my grandpa was there, and he was just like, "So you're doing comedy, huh? I don't see it. Never thought. Okay." I'm like, "Thanks, Grandpa."
Comedy.
Thanks, Grandpa.
How do you do that?
I held all my hilarity inside as a child. Apparently, I didn't express it enough to him.
Oh well.
Yeah, well. And then my uncle, my born again Christian uncle, was there. And I'm like, I hang out with drag queens and say fuck a lot. It's great.
Oh well, thankfully, most of my family's crazy in a good way.
That's good comedy, right?
So
there.
yeah, the only thing I had to do is kind of watch my language because I have a little cousin who does not like swearing.
Oh.
Actually,
Really?
yeah, and
Wow.
she's like, oh, you said a bad word. I'm like, oh, sorry, don't repeat me.
Ooh. She should carry around like a swear jar. Every time you swear,
And
she
then,
gets $1.
Then I participated in her Monster High doll play.
Monster High. What?
Have you never heard of Monster High?
No.
They're really cool. They're kind of like Barbies but twisted. Like they're daughters of like famous monsters. Like there's a Frankenstein
that's cute.
one, but they're pretty. They're kind of like Bratz dolls and monsters mixed together.
I'm into that. I can
Yeah,
have
they're
a
really really cool.
Bride of Frankenstein doll or something.
I kept telling her I was
That's
going to steal them.
Wow.
She's like, no.
No wonder she doesn't like you. You swear and you steal.
She loves
You're a-
me because
You're a dirty thief.
I watched her play those Monster High dolls. Like had to watch 3 plays in a row,
Aw.
and then I kind of was like, oh, I gotta tap out. I can't do another one.
How do you think I feel at the drag show? Oh
I know.
God, another
Oh.
Beyonce tap
Oh
out.
Christ! Another goddamn death drop.
Isn't that your goal for 2016? To death
To
drop?
death drop.
Yeah.
No, that's actually not one of my goals of 2016 because I can't death drop. As I have a song in my new show called that. I can't death drop because I can't.
You're welcome for
I
the
would
plug.
I would break. I know, right? And my new show, the worst show ever, now on tour. Call me to book it at your venue or club, or tell your favorite venue or club to book the box.
Book the box.
Book the box.
I would
bitch.
also
Worst
like my
show
box
ever.
to be booked.
No,
But I don't mean like the show.
She would like it booked on New Year's.
I sure would.
Please.
Why do you think I'm wearing this dress?
Someone enter her at the stroke of midnight.
Yes.
That'll be good luck for
Please do.
penis all year long.
Yeah, it's just the right thing to do, gentlemen.
It is the right thing to do.
Mm-hmm.
You know what was the right thing to do for me on the way to work here? Well, it's work.
It is work.
It is kind of. I think that when I'm driving because I see the Hollywood sign, I'm like, oh my god! Like as a kid, I always wanted
Hollywood.
to
Clearly,
live.
I work here.
I was like, I wanted to come to Hollywood and LA. I mean, it's definitely not what I dreamed of as a kid, but it's still cool. So I'm like, I'm driving to work, and so it's kind of like work because we're here every week, but it's fun. So it's not work, and
Right.
we're not making
Yeah.
any money. But so
Well, yet.
yeah.
Hint, advertisers.
Sponsor us.
Hint, sponsor the poor people.
Sponsor us.
poor.
Come on, sponsor us.
Oh, well, now you just killed
I
it.
lost it.
Damn it.
I won't sing.
Any kind of singing musical
Come
sponsors are
on.
out.
I have some slight musicality.
Yeah.
Slight. I mean, I'm no Katy Perry, but
Oh, but you are a California girl now, so
Yeah.
at least you have that.
so I'm like excited, and I was dancing to Backstreet's Back in the
You were not.
in the
Oh,
car.
you
It came on. I was
fail.
like, and I'm like. Thinking I'm doing the choreography while driving too. Never drag and drive. Because like sometimes I perform and I'm like performing. And I'm like, oh hey, whoa, I'm still driving.
Hello, officer. That's the next thing that happens.
Hello, officer. I'm sorry. I was dragging and driving.
I do like men in uniform. I'd be okay with that.
Yes.
Did that just make you uncomfortable? You just like choked for a moment. The thought of a nice police officer bending me over.
No, because I was trying to think of something, and I was going to say punch my cooter, and then I was going to say something else, and then, it's that hesitation you can't do in comedy because you've lost it.
That thing called timing that you just destroyed. Yeah.
Yes, that I'm usually really good at, but there were times I'm like, I just fucked it
You were
up.
just
Fuckity fuck. So that just brings us, we'll just do some sitting and bitching.
Yeah.
Sitting and bitching.
Still the best
Thank
thing
you,
ever.
Granny Gums.
Oh my God. That
All
is
right.
so funny.
So I have to say, it's our last show of the year.
Mm-hmm.
2016 is coming. And I do have to bitch about people bitching because I'm sorry if you feel like 2015 wasn't your year. It was a terrible year. Blah, 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 blah. Everybody says it every year. Oh, God, it was such a bad. I can't wait for 2016. I'm like, if you can't find one or two good things that happened to you in your year, girl, you need to check yourself.
Right.
You need to get some new friends. You need to dump your partner. You need to like finger yourself or something, or go get drunk or something. Check
Right.
yourself. You can't say that the whole year was bad. If you've had some rough times, I get it. But I'm talking about the people that really haven't.
Right.
Oh, God, 2015 so bad. 2016 it's gonna be my year. No, it's not. It's not. It's just not. Because you have that attitude going into it.
So I guess I shouldn't tell you about all the fucked up things that just happened to me this year. Or?
No,
I'm just kidding.
that's the thing. You can vent them out and say, God, I really didn't like this and like that, but don't go in the new year focusing on that.
Yeah.
Well, plus you fancy yourself a comedian, so you have to focus on the bad things because that's where the comedy is.
I can't be happy. I'll be out of a job.
No, we can't be. As comedians and doing stand up, you have to. Those bad things have to happen. That's why I've been going out more because I'm like, girl, nothing funny is going to happen with me and Bugsy on the couch.
I know.
Watching some
Exactly.
Hulu.
Right?
So yeah, I'm going to have to go out and do more things and experience crazy ass shit.
Yeah. That's what artists need, crazy ass shit in their life. But I feel like I had a great year though. I'm totally happy with this year. I made a lot of amazing friends, and we started this show.
Yeah.
And I had my first. I recorded my first TV spot ever, which I'm so excited about for Laughs on Fox. Airs Valentine's Day weekend, so that's like. Oh, are you slow clapping me? Are you really slow clapping me?
But then it's supposed to lead up to more.
Oh well, your lead up is a little slow, and now you look like I don't know. I can't say that. Can't say that word on radio.
No, don't. I know where you're going. Nope.
Nope.
Out of
Don't
bounds.
do it.
Out of bounds. Out of bounds. Out of bounds.
We should have a referee in here. from now
I
on.
normally am. I'm really not caring what people think anymore, but there are certain things that are like, whoop, whoop, foul, out of bounds.
Out of bounds. Oh my goodness.
That happens, right?
Yeah.
Those are sports terms.
And those things and that sports thing that people do with balls.
Straight
like,
guy Chris. Those were sports terms, weren't they?
Right? Out of bounds.
Yes.
That's baseball, right?
Oh.
I love. You know what my favorite thing to do is to go up to guys at a bar who were like super excited about a football game, and I'll be like, "Oh, home run! Oh my god!"
Oh.
Are we-
My little cousin that I was talking about plays football. Like she's like with the boys, she plays football.
Good for
'Cause
her.
She really wants to play. Yeah, no, she's really, and she's got enough energy to probably play like 20 games. So she had a little football trophy that said most improved, and I was like, oh my god, that's so cute. And I was like, that's the one. That's for golf, right? And she was like, no. I love her too because
Golf.
she's very over dramatic. I don't know where she gets that from. in
I
our
can't
family.
imagine. Have no idea.
Yeah, she's kind of like my kid by proxy because I can go and see her and hang out with her and get my
Right.
fill of like looking at the dolls and all that. And I'm like,
And then when she cries,
bye.
you're like, "Peace out." No, go to your mom. Bye.
Yeah, she doesn't really. I've never seen her cry. She's not bratty. She's just a lot of energy.
Yeah.
Like it's just.
Yeah.
I was exhausted. I'm like, girl, I'm exhausted just watching you like run around this house for like a couple hours.
Right? See, that's my sitting and bitching. If
Watching
one
a 50-act play of Monster High.
Yeah. That is kind of cute, though.
It's adorable. It's adorable.
Yeah. But
And don't get any ideas, kids. I don't want any kids or people out there. Don't send me your kids. I'm not babysitting.
Don't send me your kid. I'm sure there was someone out there be like, oh gosh, you know what? I'm just going to
gonna
send Pandora a kid.
Well, I've been asked from bizarre. I got asked to pay somebody's heating bill in an email before, and
Did you really?
and I've asked to have been like fathered children, and I'm like, No.
Ooh.
No.
Yeah.
I don't want them coming back and asking for all the millions I have.
Yeah. Oh, the millions. I've been asked.
So that's the thing. People think that like once you're on a TV show, oh my God, you make so much money. I was like, I was on a reality show and I lost twice.
It's non-union. I don't get residuals.
It's not even on basic cable.
You have to have premium. Oh my God.
People can't even find the channel.
People have to pirate it off YouTube. In the UK, right?
Yes, although it's
Fair enough.
it's playing in the UK now.
Oh, it is? Oh,
Not
that's awesome.
Of course, not my season, but
No.
other seasons are playing. Okay. Well, we have some great guests.
We sure do.
But we should do Man Crush first.
Man Crush.
Basically, because I like to hear this Man Crush thing. I turned myself on with that voice.
Oh, thank God there's a table between you and
Not that much.
Well, you said it.
Jeez. I think my Man Crush, I'm just going to do a Man Crush of the Year. All of them. All of the past ones. Hashtag all damn dicks.
Wow.
Yeah, I couldn't
took
think
that
of
real
one.
slutty.
Yeah,
All of
right.
the entire fireman calendar. How about
The
that?
Fireman Keller, the Warwick Rowers. Oof.
Oh,
Ooh,
yeah,
they're really hot.
yeah.
And they just did a video where they're flopping around. And
Flopping. That's a very specific word that you chose to use.
penises flop, Samantha. I know it's been a while
Not
since you've
around
seen
me.
one.
You like that?
I
Why do you sound like a duck when you mock me?
don't know. I sounded like the penguin a little.
Oh my God. I think we need to bring on our guests.
I think you're right. So today, for the second time, she's our first repeat offender.
My assistant?
She's your yes.
That's the only way she was allowed into the building.
to say that she was Samantha's assistant today.
Exactly.
We
If
can
she's
blame her
here,
for
well.
everything that happened in 2015. Hashtag blame Morgan. We have Morgan McMichaels on the show.
Yay. Oh, there they are. They were like,
They were like, who? From season 2, my season 2 of RuPaul's Drag Race. And we have, I fangirl a little bit.
that, you
That
just
was my
premature-
fangirl. That came right out of my
That
anus.
was a little.
No, she's fabulous. She's an actress. She's a singer. She's multifaceted. She's been in the business for a long time, and she's a sci-fi legend because she played Diana on the miniseries V, and then the reboot of V, which was like a couple years ago. So Jane Badler is here. She's fabulous. She's a fabulous diva too. So we're gonna play. Jane did a cover of "Can't Keep You Out of My Head"
it's so
by
good.
Kylie Minogue, and it's very like moody and dark, and I love it. So we're gonna bring Jane Badler and Morgan McMichaels, and we're gonna play Jane Badler's. I did a really bad intro. So here's Jane Badler's "Can't Get You Out of My Head." Yay!
I just can't get you out of my head. Boy, your loving is all I think about. I just can't get you out of my head. Boy, it's more than I dare to dream about. La 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 la. I just can't get you out of my head. Boy, your loving is all I
Yay!
Yay!
Sorry, I couldn't hear myself.
Thank
Ooh,
God.
it's so moody and sexy and gorgeous.
know.
Can't get you out of my head, Jane Badler. Hi.
Hey, so
How
good
are you?
to be here.
It's good to have you here.
Yay.
Thank you for coming.
No, I love
I
you.
can't stop
You can-
staring at you.
You
You're
can
so
push
gorgeous.
it up if you want a little
Oh,
bit.
can I,
If-
baby?
yeah, just
Okay.
push the microphone.
Oh,
Put
yeah.
it a little, so
that's
you can put it a
better.
little closer
There we
to your
go.
mouth.
Oh, spoken like a true angel.
Sorry.
You can see I've never done this before.
I love that cover of the song. What inspired you to do that?
Well, I kind of like taking things and finding the dark side to them.
Yeah.
And it was just so perfect, this kind of really up dance song that Kylie did, which was, iconic and fantastic. But really, when you look at the words, it's about obsession. It really is.
Yeah.
It's about, you can't get someone out of your head and you can't want them to stay and you want them to be there all the time. And so I just took it to the furthest absolute point where the woman was psychotic, and
good.
I just found it really just interesting to do that with it.
Yeah, I absolutely love it. I think it's
Thank
amazing.
you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And I know that she might be fangirling a little.
A lot.
And we've deemed your Samantha's assistant is your official title today for that's her gift for the
Only
new
fair.
Merry Christmas.
My friend Morgan McMichaels is here too.
Hi, guys.
Yay.
See, I'm closer this time.
Oh, I feel so honored to be surrounded by all this beauty and lusciousness
Ooh.
and sexuality.
Well, you fit right in.
Ooh, yeah.
Yes.
I think my new favorite thing ever is wanting to make boys cry at the funeral.
Oh,
I
no.
fucking love that.
That's an incredible song.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going through a phase.
I was kind of like, I'm like,
Yes.
I want a lot
I'm
of
okay
boys to
with
cry
that
at my
phase,
funeral
right?
too.
Like, what a way to go out.
I
A lot
know.
of boys cry when they wake up.
I
next
still.
That is very true.
Well, it was really kind of about my obsession with being desired.
Yeah.
I think it started at a young age, just
Well,
wanting
yeah.
everyone to desire me.
Well, you've been in this business for a long time.
Yes.
And how what's the secret to longevity here?
It's a tough one. You have to keep reinventing yourself, really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At some point, what you do and what works doesn't work anymore. So then you have to look at yourself and say, well, do I want to continue to do that? Or do I want to reinvent myself and do something else?
Right.
And it's really
Smart.
about the craft. It's about the creativity. It's about the journey.
Yeah, well, I think, so we can both fangirl a little because
Yes.
of Diana on V. I think every little gay boy wanted to be Diana. And
I have the costume
I
in the
think
car.
the greatest thing is that you've got like that sci-fi fandom behind you, which can be crazy and fanatic and really dedicated, but you've also got the gay fan base behind you too. So it's like, yay! It's
I love that base
a
so
double
much.
team.
They're the most fun. I did a big gay club in Sweden. I sung some of my songs with, I don't know if you've heard of Duo Raw. They're like
Oh,
the
yeah.
I
fun
love
song.
them.
Yeah,
Oh my
I
God.
used to perform with them, and the audience. I don't think I have ever seen a better audience. They were screaming, they were yelling. All they wanted to do was have fun, and get into it. And there was no kind of judgment. And I don't know. I think it's something I want to do more of. It was fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah, but also how many little girls wanted to be Diana as well, and still,
Really?
like we
Yeah.
we need strong women. in
Absolutely.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
we have them. We have them now. They're, more and more, I think.
But you were part of the to paving the way. to
Sally,
that.
Miley Cyrus and Hui, right? And,
All those powerful women.
yes, all those powerful
Um,
women, yes.
I really love the reboot, but I kept saying, get her out of the basement.
I know. That was so frustrating. They brought me all the way from Australia. I was beside myself with excitement to come back after 25 years, to
Yeah.
come back into American television. And there I was in that basement, and every week I'd look at the script, and I was still in the basement. And then finally, I thought, I read a script and it said, I'm coming out of the basement. I'm
Yeah.
going to take control. I'm going to take power. Because I really was the only one who could fight my daughter. I was the
Right.
only one who had the power. And everyone was like being very private around me. Everyone was kind of whispering and snickering around me. And I thought, something's going to happen to me. And no one's telling me. So I finally asked the makeup lady, I said, what's going on? She said, oh, I'm not supposed to tell you, but they're going to kill you. And I went, they're going to kill Diana? they can't kill Diana.
Oh,
So,
well, then
there
they
you
killed the
go.
series
So
too.
they-
so.
exactly. Exactly.
I actually was like, except for you, they ended up killing off everybody that I wanted to be killed off in the first season. I was like, God, some of these characters, I'm like, it's so annoying.
Right.
But I can't think of her name, but the actress that played your daughter was really great.
She was fantastic. She's
Amazing.
now, oh my God, she's been so busy.
Yeah.
She's been
But
busy
she's on Gotham
in the
now.
gossip pages and,
Oh.
working.
Oh.
I just love it, don't you? I'm reading everything. I think it's just so
do.
fun. Yeah. She's a fantastic actress, and
Yeah,
it's great working
she's
with
great.
her.
I would have liked to see more bitch fights.
See,
Me
that's what I'm
too.
saying.
Yeah.
If they hadn't killed you off, it could have still been on TV.
I think so, because we really could have, you know.
Yeah.
But you know what? It's very political. You know, in America, there's the numbers on the call sheet.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know? There's number
Oh.
1, there's number 2, there's number 3. You don't mess with that.
See, that's what I like about Australian and British television.
Yeah, there's none of
If
that.
it's good, it's good.
They don't care where you are on the call sheet.
Yeah.
So I think that might have been, you know.
Well, I think it's changing here because certainly like Netflix is doing series and Amazon is doing series, and they seem more focused on like let's just do a good show because Grace and Frankie, Lily Tomlin, Jane Fonda.
Yes.
I don't think that would get on broadcast television
No.
because it's two
Yeah.
older actresses who are amazing.
Yeah.
who would never get on there, and that's one of my favorite shows right now.
But there's a
Right.
call. I think there's a call in society in America for that nostalgia and
Yeah.
bringing good actresses back, like,
Yeah.
that made television happen. You know,
Yeah.
20 years ago. They don't have that anymore, in my opinion. I don't watch TV and say, "Oh my God, what's happening next week?"
Well, I think they're just now starting to write interesting roles for older women that aren't like Alzheimer's, you know,
Yeah.
diseases or, you know, kind of like the aging, you know, frumpy grandmother. You know, I mean, the truth is, I mean, the truth is, we're so much more than that.
Yeah.
You know, as you get older, there's so much more to say. So,
I agree.
Pandora knows all about that.
Pandora, write me something, baby. You write me something, okay?
Well, then we should, we're talking about. Let's get into the soapbox portion of the whole show. I just like to play that stupid sound effect. And actually, I have champagne for to toast. I'm not a champagne connoisseur, so don't judge it.
Somebody
but,
tweeted me today. It was like, "Does Pandora drink?" I said, "Yeah." Only on days that end in Y.
but I bought it because it was pink and fruity.
I love pink and fruity.
Oh my God!
Happy
You almost
New
just took
Year.
out a light.
Oh my goodness! So Samantha, talk about something. I'm gonna pour champagne.
Oh, really? You're gonna put this on me? Fantastic. Well, what are we're doing? We're gonna review some of the crazy articles that we talked about over the year.
Oh yeah.
Right? Some of like the weirdest things. We just do, like, we bring in topics of just crazy
Cool.
shit that people do.
Yeah.
And I think most of them wind up being like from Florida, which is funny. Florida man arrested. Florida man for this, whatever. Thanks, Pandora, for giving me the notice that you were just going to completely give me control
Totally
of the
pouring
show.
it wrong, but that's fine.
Oh, let the alcoholic do it,
Let me
Morgan.
do. I got it.
Morgan's all
Oh,
about
I
the
want to know
champagne.
later what everyone's doing for New Year's Eve too.
Oh, well, you don't
Saved
know.
by
There
the
we
bell.
go.
Here.
There we go. I'm going to avoid.
All right. Sorry.
New Year's Eve is going to be me avoiding
should've
questions.
I was
when are you
trying
going to
to-
meet someone? When are you going to get married and have a baby? Go
Really?
fuck off.
Oh God.
I was trying to be polite and pour things, and then I used to bartend for
Yeah, we'll
like
just keep
years,
going.
and I was a
Oh.
terrible bartender. Couldn't pour at all. But
Well,
all right, let's cheers.
cheers.
Cheers, everyone.
Yes, end of the year.
Here's to new projects in 2016 that are successful.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Successful
All of us.
projects.
Oh, I'm gonna cry.
In the entertainment
Oh, that was
business.
so touching.
Well, there, something that was
Have
successful.
to be nice once a year.
Something that I
You
mean,
met your quota.
uh,
You're done.
the gay marriage became legal in
Yes.
2016
Yay.
here in
Cheers
the
to
U.S. Finally.
Great
For
victory.
sure.
Woo. And there were also some crazy men's fashions.
Oh, God.
In 2015, like
Man
there's
bun.
the man bun, and then now you can get a clip-on man bun.
No. Did you see it? It was like,
Do you
yes.
have a man
ball-
bun? Did you get a man bun?
I do not. But I think when I broke my ankle,
Oh,
I
oh.
let my hair grow.
Yes, you
Yeah.
sure
And I
did.
had this little tiny little bobble in the back.
Girl, it wasn't a man, but it was like a man clit. It was like a little clit on the top of
Yeah.
your head.
That's why they have the fake ones, so
yeah,
you can
so
have
I could
more
just
hair.
Snap it on the
I
back.
know, but
Mm.
I remember. I will never forget picking you up from the airport and being like, "Is that my friend with a thing on his
And a
head?"
beard.
And the beard looked hot. Beard looked totally hot. But
I
yeah,
was stuck in Australia for a month. It was
Oh,
brilliant.
yeah,
I had a
yeah.
great
Oh,
time.
poor thing.
Oh, I had a great time.
Oh.
Yeah. I really did. The
Yeah.
food was good.
Why? But why not? Why should it matter? Man, woman. I mean, I bumped into this gorgeous young man. He said to me, "I don't even look when I go into a department store. I don't even look at whether it says man, woman, girl clothes, boy clothes." He said, "If I like it, I like it."
good point.
Yeah.
Same thing.
no,
if you
I
want to
agree.
put a man bun on your head, then
Right.
then do it.
It's really just an extension. I mean, girls have
course.
extensions. It's
We
the
all
same
don't
thing.
have great hair like you.
I know.
So, I mean, come
seriously
on.
though. I mean,
I know I do like the man bun, especially there's a Brock O'Hearn, who's on Instagram, who's
Oh,
got like
that guy. Oh, my
millions of
God.
followers. I mean, he can wear a man
That's-
bun. He can do anything he wants.
That's my man crush of the year.
I'm kind of not sure about. I mean, if you really want to wear a clip-on man bun, it's fine. But
See-
these clip-on man buns look
his
like,
is real.
girl, you just clipped it on there. You
Yeah,
can
I wear
see
too
it.
Yeah,
many
they're
wigs.
not
We
good.
wear wigs all the time.
That's
I'm
the
not
thing,
trying to
too.
clip anything.
Yeah,
else,
yeah, yeah.
to be honest.
No, no,
I like
no.
the wigs. They're good.
Yeah, I don't want to wear a wig when.
No, not a
But something
gun.
that keeps coming up on my Facebook thing is it like those ads that come up. It's like men's wigs, and I looked
Yeah.
at it. I'm like, I shudder to think what they would really look like when they came in the mail. And I'm like,
oh my God.
they come out and they're like, ooh, like those costume wigs.
You mean like men's wigs, like men hair?
Yeah, like men,
Yeah.
like
That are
men. They're
bald?
supposed to be for men.
For
But
bald men, or for just men that want more hair?
I think it's for bald men or men that
yeah.
want.
Oh, so it's not like feminine hair. It's more like
no,
manly
it's
hair.
it's kind of like mannish or maybe lesbian.
Like the
Lesbian.
Michael Jackson.
The Justin Bieber haircut.
Oh, God.
Justin
basically.
Bieber haircut.
Gross. Gross.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't. I
We
can't.
saw his penis this year.
Did we have to?
Have we?
Could we?
Yeah.
Could we
Yeah,
just?
we did.
Oh.
It
Could we
was-
just remember
went
Lenny
viral.
Kravitz
Was it
instead?
was it nice?
It was.
It was.
Is this PG? Is this
No,
PG?
say it,
I don't know.
girl.
We should ask Puck from Glee.
No, I don't. Oh, I didn't want to talk about that because I'm so disappointed.
Oh, really? It was disappointing?
No.
No,
Oh.
no. Mark Salling from Glee just got arrested for
Child
pornography.
Oh.
That makes me
Dirty
want to cover
bastard.
my face.
Oh,
Shame.
in that.
Oh, no.
Shameless plug.
Oh, my fans available on
plug.
PandoraBox.com.
Oh, I love my fan.
Or you can get them for cheaper on MorganMcMichaels.com.
She'll probably have 5 of them to sell. after
Or
today.
you can get Pandora herself at the Denny's across the street. She'll be hooking after the show.
It's true, I will be.
She's really big at the Denny's. Every time we go to the
Yeah, every
Denny's,
time I
across
walk by the
street,
Denny's,
stops
somebody
her.
recognizes me. I'm like, wow, I'm a hit at Denny's.
Big deal. She's a grand slam over here.
God.
So how long are you in America for?
I'm here for quite a few months, actually.
Oh, fun.
Yeah. I'm going to stay a little while.
Yeah, that flight.
My
is
husband keeps
unreal.
going, "You're not staying." I said, "Oh, honey."
Is he
Yes, I
here?
am.
He's here with me, yeah. He goes
Ooh.
back and I stay.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah.
Well, your son
Right.
lives here, right?
My son lives here. My
Yeah.
beautiful son.
On American Horror Story, we saw him.
I know. No, actually, I'm watching it and I'm looking at him like, that looks like Harry Haynes. and I looked it up on IMDb. That's every time I'm watching something, I'm like, it is him.
In
So
a
I said-
loincloth getting his head drilled.
Yeah.
I said,
Sweet.
Isn't that cute? I said, one day, that's your first role,
Mommy's so
Harry.
proud.
Mommy's so proud, honey.
But I mean, being on American Horror Story
That's
at
rad,
all
though.
is amazing.
That's
Yeah.
a
That's
solid
good.
credit.
That's good.
That's kind of
good.
badass.
Yeah.
and a good
Definitely.
season. This was a good. It
Yeah.
has been a pretty good season. Except I feel like maybe it's in Angela Bassett's contract that she only appear on 20 minutes of the show
She
because
needs
she's
more.
so amazing and she's
Yeah.
hardly been on it, and she's like a main character or supposed to be a main character.
See, I think Lady Gaga's doing a good job, but to me, Jessica Lange is American Horror Story.
Yeah.
So, oh, you should go on there.
I
We
should.
need another
Hey,
vampy
Hey.
bitch.
how good would I be on that?
It's perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right?
amazing.
I'd go in a loincloth and get my head drilled.
I would
Yeah.
love to see that.
Yeah.
I think so.
Right? I could see you
I can
dueling
still wear a
Gaga.
loincloth, right?
Yeah, the hair, like what's going back to V, like the hair.
Yeah.
That was the best thing about it. The hair and the costume.
the frizzy hair and the tight jumpsuit.
Oh, there's that one. I think that you posted it, Jane, where it's just like you like sashaying and you both have these big hair. I can't remember the blonde character. Who
Oh,
was that?
Lydia?
Lydia.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Jane, what was her name? No.
Yeah, to June Chadwick.
June, yeah.
Yeah, we were like totally competitive on and off.
Whatever
On the
happened
set?
to her?
Ooh.
What?
Ooh. Like in real life?
Yeah, I was going, hey,
Ooh.
bitch, I'm the star here. Don't get out of line.
Ooh, I like
yeah.
that.
What
I
about
like
Crystal,
behind the scenes
Pamela?
dish.
Crystal-
Yes.
What was her
What?
name? Crystal Castles? Pamela?
Pamela, yes. Oh, you mean Sarah Douglas?
Yeah, Sarah Douglas. That's what I meant. I
Yeah.
don't know where Crystal Castles came from. I'm pouring champagne, so hey ho.
You were almost Crystal
You
Connors.
can pass
almost.
the champagne down a little if you want.
No,
Yeah.
shan't.
Never
We're
give
good.
Morgan a bottle of champagne and expect it back. Have you met her?
Jeez. I'll just
Jeez.
sit here and host with my empty glass.
My cup runneth over here.
Oh, and Robert Englund was on V too. Freddy
I know.
Krueger.
I
That is
can't.
the coolest
I've
thing
tried
ever.
to connect with him, but he just doesn't seem to respond.
Well, he's too busy at conventions
What do you mean
trying to make
connect?
money, I'm sure.
But I did hear from Eric Baldwin the other day.
Oh, really?
He was on Neighbors with me. Not Neighbors, not all my children. The Doctors. That was it. The Doctors. You know that soap opera?
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we played like lovers for a little while.
And he just hit you up saying,
No, he just said something on my Twitter. You know, he followed me. He followed me on my Twitter.
so you're quite
badass.
good.
I think Twitter actually
He
brings
followed
people
me,
together.
and I went, "Is that you?" On my direct message, I said, "Is that you or is that a fake site?" He said, "No, honey, this is me." He said, "Who played your husband on blah blah?" I went,
Oh
"Oh
my gosh.
And then I looked, and it was verified.
See, I think you're quite good with your social media and how you talk to
do?
your fans. And
Yeah.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
you're very involved.
Well,
And
I
a lot
think
of
I don't
celebrities
have
don't
so,
do that, or
I
they
think
have
if I
people.
started getting like you got, if I had like 100, 200,000, I wouldn't be so involved. You have to start protecting yourself more, don't you think?
Well, I think that sometimes it's tough when you get haters and you want to go back at them, but sometimes you have to realize that they might be like 13 or
Yeah.
12 or there might
They
be like
might
really
be.
young kids that
Yeah.
you don't want to go tell them to go fuck off and then their mom
Well,
sees it and
speak
they're
for
like,
yourself.
I just ignore that. I just ignore.
See,
Like I've had some bad
yeah.
comments too. Like, oh my god, she's so old. And I just think, you know what?
But you still look
I know, but
like
I just
you did
ignore
on the
it.
TV
I
show.
know.
well, that makes me think of some of the big celebrity moments, the OMG moments, like when Madonna got yanked off the stage and people were like, she fell, she's old. Because then Madonna's really gotten a whole shitload
yeah,
of ageism.
She has.
And she didn't fall. She literally was yanked. I saw it and I was like, oh my God. I'm like, she's tiny and she's frail. I mean, she's not frail because she's
no, but
built
she
like
is tiny.
Yeah,
She
she
was-
flew off that stage.
She was swept away.
Oh, blah, blah.
Oh, bad movie reference.
I
That
know.
movie. That movie was terrible.
See, I
Well-
loved that movie. I loved Madonna's movies. I don't care. She's the worst actress
one
in the
was
world.
that?
But I think
Swept
she's
away
so good.
with the Guy Ritchie movie.
Sorry.
The only thing I liked was that fantasy scene, which made no sense, where she was in the most gorgeous yellow, canary yellow gown, and I was like,
Come
okay,
On
it
to
was
My
worth
House.
this whole movie just to watch this dance scene that she was doing, but
That was a pretty bad movie. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I
it
know.
was stinky.
But I like bad movies.
See, that's what I'm saying.
I just think all movies have some worth.
Some
you know?
charm to
They
them.
get-
like when they're so
Yeah.
bad that they're good. I've
Oh,
seen a
yeah.
couple on Netflix where I'm like, no, this is just bad.
Or some of them where it's like such a train wreck.
It's just I'm just like, wait, who gave them this money? Because I
Yeah.
have some things. Can I write them?
Yeah,
'Cause
Right.
exactly.
I could film it in my apartment and it would be better.
Yeah, yeah. You
a lot of people
should.
do make movies. In their
You
apartment now.
could do something great in your apartment. I can see it now. You'd have such a
Porn.
wardrobe.
I know.
We wouldn't need a stylist, would
I
we?
know.
No.
Something.
So, are you releasing a new album this year coming?
You
'Cause
know,
2014
this
was the
is like
last
a
one,
really
right?
funny thing. Like I was so prolific, blah blah blah. You know, and then I just got this kind of weird thing where I needed, like, you know, I mean, I understood like Adele, she was huge, but you know, she didn't know what to do after that. She kind of had this space. And everybody goes, "How come you're not creating?" But I think she just kind of suddenly thought, "What am I doing now?"
I had a baby.
Hence came the song about what am I
Yeah.
doing now? Hello.
And
you
I
know?
think too, she didn't rush it. Like a lot of the pop stars, they forced them into rushing.
Yeah.
Spit 'em out.
But I mean,
Yeah.
Adele had she sold 3 million in her first week.
Oh my God.
and it's just, and I like her because she's not like
oh.
that typical pop
Pretentious.
star. She's not like rail thin. I mean, she lost weight, but to me, it doesn't really like. She wasn't like trying to get like, oh, I'm anorexic now, and she's
No.
just
Yeah.
healthy.
Yep.
And on interviews and stuff, she's just funny and real and
But
kind of
also, like-
dorky, and I love that.
Yeah, and she's a talent where if you go to see her, you go to see her sing.
Yeah.
Because that's what singers are supposed to do, not have the dance and electronic, which is cool and all, but like this girl can just sing, and that's all she needs. She's that good.
That's why I was thinking it was interesting when you kind of, you know, you wanted to talk about the antics of some of these pop stars nowadays.
Yes.
Do you know?
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, what is that? What is that? I mean, to me, that takes a bit of. That's why Adele is so refreshing.
Yeah.
Because there are no
Completely.
antics.
She doesn't need them.
There's nothing. There's not big costumes. There's not. It's just the voice and the song.
Right.
Yeah, and she did a whole like spoof thing where she came dressed as an Adele impersonator
So funny.
for Graham Norton.
Brilliant.
Like they
It was
had like
so
a fake nose on her. Like they covered her chin, and so she met with a bunch of the Adele impersonators because they were auditioning an Adele impersonator to do something. So she's standing there talking. Her name was Jenny.
Jenny.
And she was talking to them. She's like, I'm really nervous. Oh, I'm really nervous.
I'm really nervous. I can't do
I
this.
can't do this. I can't do. And the other girls were feeling so sorry for her.
They
And
were
then
so nice to her.
she went last and started to sing, and then the music played, and she goes, "Oh, can we start again?" And then all the girls are like, "Oh, she was so
Poor
nervous. She
thing.
was so nervous." And then she started singing, and there's one that immediately was like, "Oh my God,
That's
that's
Adele."
Adele." And then the other ones kind of like were like, no. And one was like, no, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's. And then finally, as she kept singing, they're like, oh my God, that's Adele.
They all started crying.
On that video, there's
That's
a
awesome.
drag queen.
Yeah.
There was a drag
Yeah.
queen
There
on that
was.
video, and she's
Yeah.
from Scotland.
Oh, that's
And her name
cool.
is Vanity Von Glow. And she lives in London now, but she's fantastic. I love her.
Oh,
You know,
amazing.
She clocked it, didn't
you know,
she?
I'm
She
proud of
knew.
my little Scottish drag
Well,
queen.
no, I think
Yeah.
she said on there too. She's like, I think I was one of the last to know or
Oh, really?
realize it. But there was one girl that really did not want to believe it.
Oh, yeah.
And then she finally was like, no, it is, because it's just that Adele has a different way of singing, and so it's just like
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No one. You can't copy
you
that.
know,
No.
you can get close.
But
you
I
can't
love
copy it.
Adele. I think she's like the best thing since like Kate Bush.
Yeah.
I mean, she's
For
not.
me,
She's,
in UK music.
Yeah.
Or like Shirley Bassey. Like it's that
Oh
kind
yeah.
of.
Absolutely.
I mean, you
power.
don't see
Right.
her drunk in a bakery licking donuts like Ariana Grande.
Oh my God.
Was that drunk?
I don't know. I assume. I
But
mean,
she's
why?
so
don't
skinny.
know.
She must have been starving, right?
She's lovely. She's,
That's probably what it was. She was
yeah.
like, "Oh God, it's right in front."
She looks like a little.
I will say the thing I
Somebody
like about
feed me, yes.
Ariana Grande though is that she's super, pro LGBT community.
Oh yeah, well,
Because her brother is gay,
a
but,
huge homo.
but she speaks for the community in a good way.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
I
she
like
does.
that too.
I don't even mind the licking the cupcakes. I thought it was kind of funny. Like
thought it
people were
was
like,
so
"It's so
cute.
disgusting," but now it makes sense. She just was probably hungry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I've
I
done
get
some
like that
things when I'm
too.
drunk too.
I get like that. Like I try not to eat all day so that I don't, I don't gain weight. And then it's like I literally, if I'm somewhere and there's something on someone's plate, I literally take it off their plate. I go, "Oh, sorry, that was so rude. I'm just so starving."
Oh my God. We all have to go out to dinner at the end of a long day just to see what happens.
Yes. So who knows? Maybe, but it's kind of cute. I mean, it's kind of funny. She's young.
Yeah.
How old is she?
12.
12.
Yeah, she's
exactly.
not
Exactly.
very old.
So
No.
what was your favorite Christmas present? Did you get anything good for
Oh,
Christmas?
I love this.
I got. I didn't really get
You got-
a lot of.
you got
Christmas
Jane on the
presents.
show.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
got Jane to
Yes.
come on the show. That's my Christmas.
Christmas
gift.
presents.
Yeah,
it's
I
not-
don't. As you get a little older, your Christmas gifts and
They wean.
which my.
What did you get?
Well, this is a hard month because it's my son's birthday, my husband's birthday, my anniversary, my birthday, and Christmas.
Rude.
Oh my god.
And it was our 25th anniversary.
Oh my
this year.
gosh.
And so it was
Wow.
almost like I said to him, I just want one fabulous thing. And I got obsessed by a diamond. I wanted a diamond ring, like every Jewish princess gets, And I spent like a year taking photos of diamond rings. Like my entire phone was covered in diamond rings. I still don't have the diamond ring, but this is fun.
That's pretty
Yeah, yeah. But I still
Keeping
don't.
zirconias
I
are fine.
still don't have it because it was so expensive to get like a really big diamond ring, and I didn't want a small diamond ring.
Well, no. What's
No.
the point of a diamond ring
No.
if it doesn't shut down the whole building?
So
Come
in
on.
the end, the months come and gone, and I'm still not sure.
So when is your
birthday?
birthday?
It's Thursday, the 31st.
Wait.
Oh, happy birthday! I
no
knew-
ring. So when is the divorce?
No, I am getting a ring, a different ring, but I am getting a ring, but it's getting made. So nice.
Ooh, that's
Oh.
awesome.
Custom piece.
A custom piece, bespoke. Isn't that how they say it? I don't know. Bespoke, handmade.
Bespoke.
I don't know.
Oh.
Means
I don't know.
bespoke means handmade.
Oh,
Yes.
no.
Yes.
Learn something new every day.
See, it's an educational show.
It sure
as well.
is.
Yes, it's very educational.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my God. My favorite celebrity faux pas of the year was speaking of singers. Remember when Demi Lovato went on the cooking show?
No,
She went on-
what happened?
She was interviewed on a
no.
cooking show,
Oh,
and the
no.
host was like, "So, Demi, what's your favorite dish?" And she's like, "Well, I really like mugs." You can't even make that up. She's like, because they have a handle.
Are you? Was she serious?
That's a heart attack.
That's a heart attack.
Well, that's
Yes.
probably because she doesn't eat either. She's like,
No, she's
does
wasting
air have
away.
calories?
Well, living in a bubble.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's a bubble. So you don't
Oh,
cook, you don't
man.
eat.
Well,
you
they're
don't-
under that. They're under that scrutiny, and certainly like
But look at
management
Kelly
and labels
Clarkson
and
though.
stuff.
Kelly Clarkson
big?
sells
Well-
the house down. She's as big as a house.
Well, she wasn't as big in the beginning, but then she was kind of like
But she
making
looks
the money.
good.
But
I
she
think
looks
she looks
great.
better with
Oh,
weight
yeah.
on.
And she
People
can
look good
sing
with
well.
weight. You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah, their faces do, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, like Pink looks happy now. Pink looks happy and healthy and gorgeous.
Yeah.
and Kelly Clarkson. Yeah, but those two can sing though. Doesn't matter what they look like; they can fucking sing.
I was thinking about that. There's a whole idea of being proud of your body, and I think a lot of things with these new music videos is you got these big busty with booties and bosoms, all these kind of like Beyonce. I mean, yes, of course they're perfect looking, but they're not skinny women.
Right.
And I think I've always been I'm not a fat person, of course, but I've always been slightly embarrassed by the fact that I'm a curvaceous woman. Do you know what I mean? And I have to say, recently I thought, you know what? screw that. I'm going to show off my assets too. You
Yeah.
know? Like, why
Yeah.
not? Why not wear leopard print?
Right.
And show off, the fact that you're not a small busted woman.
Peggy Bundy did it. Look
Yeah.
how it worked for her.
Right.
You know? Shit.
Exactly.
Like, there's
Right?
always that sort of fear about that people are going to go, whoa,
Yeah.
girl, woo.
Yeah.
Where you been hiding those?
And
you
how
know?
great would it be if And how great would it be if women in their teens or their early 20s could feel that way about their bodies?
That's
be
what
proud
I
of it.
think.
Well, they
Yeah.
just did
You
that
know.
thing in France.
Yes,
They just passed the
they
law.
did.
Oh,
You
yeah,
have
yeah,
to have a
about-
medical certificate with your height has to
For the
match
models.
the healthiest weight on like medical record.
Right.
So if you're 5'5", you have to be 120.
You have to be a healthy
pounds.
weight
Yeah.
to be a model. Yeah.
But I'm curious, when you do your drag shows and all that, is there the more girl you are, the better? You know what I'm saying?
Well,
Or no? It's like the people, the bigger.
Have you seen Morgan's ass?
well,
Do you know what I mean? I wonder what.
Because I'm a skinny boy.
Yeah.
But when I get in drag, I slam the hips on and I slam the tits on.
It's the whole
and
couch,
yeah,
girl.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm a little more
I'm
delicate.
foamed.
I wear a little
you're more
smaller
delicate.
hip,
I'm
but
not.
Yeah.
I think it
I wanna
depends
be
on.
fat ass and big.
You like
boobed and
that.
I think the
curvy.
great thing about
yeah.
drag is that you can kind of do what you want to do, and I think especially now it's opening up more because, well, right now everybody's big thing is Drag Race, so that's where they get all the
And
information for
shablamming.
Drag Race, and Drag Race has welcomed some more kind of character drag and with the big eyes and the big makeup and not looking like a woman. So I think that's great because there is so many different levels of drag. So it's kind of whatever. If you're gonna do whatever you're doing, just do it well.
Yeah.
That's all you have to do.
So whatever feels right to you. It's very kind of
Yeah.
organic.
I mean, that's kind of what drag was always kind of meant to be, I think. Well, originally, drag is an acronym for dressed as a girl from Shakespeare time because the women weren't allowed to act.
Right.
Yes. Wow. That's.
If
still
only
shouldn't
Gwyneth
be.
Paltrow weren't allowed to act in that movie.
And they still shouldn't be, Sam.
Oh, we were playing so nice. We
know.
got 40 minutes into it.
You don't speak.
Yeah.
You know what I asked? You know what
I'd much rather see women act. I can't deal with the straight, macho. I'm like, no, give me a bitch diva and
Right?
somebody funny, like Amy Schumer, Tina Fey.
Yeah.
We're
Oh,
gay.
love,
We're gay men
love.
though. We're attracted to power.
Right.
For women.
Yeah.
Right.
You know.
Yeah, that's so true.
And a lot of
isn't
straight
it?
men are
Yeah.
intimidated by it.
Yeah.
Straight women comics, we don't get hit on after shows. Males all the fucking time. Oh, it's
But
such
you have
a
to look at
different.
it like this. When I started doing drag, my whole idea again was being the Diana. Oh,
Going to be powerful.
I don't know what happened.
Ooh,
over here and
staticky. It was because you made a mean comment towards me and I'm
I know.
haunting your microphone.
No, but I wanted to look like the Pamela Anderson, but have the attitude of a Diana or Alexis Carrington. That was my
Yeah.
thing.
That's so cool.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I love that.
I will
My
say,
mom is like that. My real
Really?
mother is very powerful and bitchy and
Morgan,
She knows what's up.
Morgan McMichaels, you have
Mm-hmm.
nailed the bitchy queen. You've nailed it. You've gotten it 100%
Nailed
right.
it.
Yeah. Oh man,
Oh
I
my
did a little
God.
research before I came on the show.
I guess for me, it was always I liked the women that could be really pretty but really goofy, like Goldie
Yeah,
Hawn
yeah.
or Lucille Ball. I like that
Right.
juxtaposition
Yeah.
of them looking really not like how you would think they would act. So
But that's what you do. I love that. That's
Yeah.
so awesome.
Thanks. And Samantha, what's your drag character like? You're no.
Mad Madam Mim.
We
from
pick
Sword
on
and
Samantha
Stone.
a
Oh
lot
my
for being a
God.
lesbian or a drag queen, but she's
They
a
do.
heterosexual woman, all dressed fancy. So she wants to get
Down to
that.
Fraggle Rock.
Oh my God.
She wants to get that D
Oh,
after the show
wow.
tonight. She's like, I'm gonna get some after this comedy show. No,
And
straight.
if you were going to be a drag character, what would you? What do you think?
If I were to be
Leah Delaria.
Like, do you? I mean, is there would you be funny, or would you be bitchy, or would you be?
I think bitchy funny. Well, I mean, I really, really, really don't want to give Morgan a compliment, but I do quite enjoy Morgan's because the empowerment that we
yeah.
have the same dark sense of humor, very evil, very kind of fucked up in your face. We're pushing boundaries. That's I think why we get along.
That is.
I did ask Morgan for Christmas for respect, and I haven't received it. So
well,
I did get a really hot purse though, so it's okay. We'll move on.
nice.
So
It's fine.
so we always do one thing on the show,
Okay.
which is called what, and it's usually things that make you go what. But this time, my what is for what an amazing time I've had doing this show, and amazing guests that have been here, and my amazing co-host, and what a great time we've had. So thanks to all the guests and everybody that's listening, and a big thank you to Jane Badler and Morgan McMichaels for being here. And Morgan, where can we find you?
In hell.
In heaven. Jesus. Stalking Jane.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'll be at her
Jane's
hotel.
window, 3 a.m.
Right. Hello, darling. Just like your cover of I Can't Get You Out of My Head. I'm not going to be ignored, Jane.
Oh my God.
I'm not going to be ignored.
No way.
Oh my God. If you
Very
have any
fatal
pet rabbits,
attraction.
please lock them up now.
But you have a show coming up?
Tomorrow we're doing Pandora's show.
Oh, wow.
At
I'll be
Redline,
doing
downtown LA.
I'm going to do the cover of I Can't Get You Out of My Head.
I am so coming.
Yes.
Where is it?
Downtown.
Redline in downtown LA,
Okay,
10
you
p.m.
guys, I'll be there.
Okay, but we can find you on Twitter.
Yes,
Morgan
at Morgan McMichael, because I
Couldn't
couldn't
fit
fit
the
the
S.
S. Or Instagram or Facebook under Morgan McMichaels.
And Jane, thank you so much for coming on the
Thank
show. Where can we
you.
find you on the interwebs?
I'm
and
everywhere. You know, I've got my new blog happening, and that's Jane Badler, and my Twitter, Jane Badler. It's all Jane Badler. So
Easy.
There's only
I
one.
like an easy gal.
yeah.
And Samantha?
You could probably find me in therapy,
Yes.
with the two of you, or maybe on Jane's
Me
couch
too.
crying.
Sorry.
Me too. Girl, you want
Yeah.
to talk? Let's have a
Yeah,
coffee. Let's
yeah.
talk. Okay.
Let's have a coffee.
Let's do it. You can find me at Twitter and Instagram at the Samantha Hale.
Yay. And thank you guys for listening to our last show of the year. You can find me at pandoraboxx.com. There's 2 X's in box because the extra X marks the spot.
She's
Thank
available for bookings.
Please book
She's
me. I need to
available
pay
for
bills.
bookings.
She's poor.
Thank you guys.
We love you. Goodbye.
Thank you, studio audience.
Thank you.